Good, happy Thursday morning and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First, we begin with some news that broke last night. Arrests made in deadly Goffstown shooting. Let's take a listen to the video.
The homicide has shaken this town and those who knew the victim, and now investigators believe they have enough evidence to charge someone with murder. 18-year-old Ian Jewell is remembered as a phenomenal person, a great athlete who loved life. His life ended far too soon Sunday after he was shot in the chest in front of the Ace Hardware store in Goffstown. According to the Attorney General's office, the shooter was a juvenile. And tonight, that person has been arrested, charged with first-degree and second-degree murder. Investigators say the juvenile killed Jewell during a robbery.
I can tell you that this has been a cooperative effort from the very start, from Sunday night on. A team from the New Hampshire State Police, the Goffstown Police Department, and the Attorney General's office have been working nonstop on this case.
The shooting led to a manhunt as a SWAT team and officers swarmed the area. Jewell was a senior at Memorial High School in Manchester. He was rushed to the hospital Sunday, where he later died. Now this case enters the legal process.
So we're pleased, obviously, with this result. At the same time, it's tempered by the fact that the victim's family has suffered a great loss.
Because of the suspect's age, the Attorney General's office says no further information will be released at this time.
The case will proceed right now as a juvenile matter.
And right now, any information on a possible arraignment is also not being revealed because it involves a juvenile. Reporting live in Goffstown, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report from WMUR News 9, Mike Cronin. And we will keep you updated if new information comes into our newsroom about this. A vehicle crashes into home, cars parked in driveway. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Piecing together what happened, Ben and Maria, but let me take you through what we've been told by witnesses. Look over here. You see this silver pickup truck, a Ford pickup? It has got a heavily smashed in front. This is the truck that came sort of flying from a side street and crashed into those other two cars. They had been parked in the driveway of this home where this black pickup now sits. The force of that gray pickup, that silver pickup, smashed these cars, sent them airborne, and flying into the house. You can see there's still like a muffler up there on the edge of the roof, and the house is heavily compromised. It is not safe to live here. The owner will have to stay elsewhere tonight. They're actually trying to shore up the house at this point so they can remove and pull these cars out. They're kind of embedded in the front of this house at 80 Bedford Street. We're also told that there were a number of people inside, including several small children. They'd been in that front room shortly before this crash happened. Luckily, they're all okay. In the pickup, the driver, we're told, is okay. The passenger, a female passenger, has been taken to a hospital, and a witness says that the driver says that he was having a coughing fit and passed out. That's when he lost control and sort of went flying into these parked cars and created this.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Looks like a very scary scene there. Luckily, everyone is okay inside that house. One taken to hospital after overnight crash in Scottish. One person was taken to the hospital after an overnight car crash on Chadbourne Road in Scottish, dispatchers confirmed. Fire department dispatchers said reports of the crash came in at around 12:45 a.m. Thursday. They said one person was taken to Maine Medical Center from the scene, but could not confirm the extent of the injuries. Dispatchers said crews were at the scene for about half an hour and cleared the scene at around 1:15 a.m. Chadbourne Road is open to traffic. Stay with us for updates as they come in. What you need to know about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that kicks off today. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC7NY.
Ever looked for a hotel online? Did you notice that there are so many different prices out there for the exact same room? Trivago searches hundreds of websites at the same time and shows you the most popular hotels. You can then easily compare all the hotel rooms that meet your search criteria and find the room that is ideal for you. Remember, Trivago shows you all the different prices for the exact same room. And that's how you can be sure that you find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
Bill, they're calling it the tightest security they have ever had at the parade, and with attacks around the world and in New York in places where large numbers of people gathered, you can certainly understand that. But it didn't prevent people from going out tonight. It won't prevent them from going to the parade tomorrow. They're about to let these babies go, and let's get this weekend cranking. The holidays are here, and the way they arrive in New York, the way it seems they have always arrived in New York, is like this. Tomorrow's parade was coming alive tonight on the Upper West Side for the thousands of wide-eyed kids who didn't even mind the cold.
I'm having a great time.
Well, Noah is from
Georgia.
so he was, maybe a little cranky.
It's very cold, I think.
It's very cold here, right?
Yeah, it's freezing out here.
But if you could put up with that, you could enjoy what this night is all about. Enormous balloons.
Hola. So far, I like the trolls. I like the Charlie Brown and the Hello Kitty one. Charlie Brown?
Police were checking purses and backpacks and keeping a hard perimeter around tonight's event. Tomorrow's parade will be about the same.
There's going to be thousands of cops there. You'll see canine police officers. You'll see people from the Critical Response Command, from the SRG. You'll see the mounted unit. You'll see thousands of uniformed personnel tomorrow keeping us safe.
But no reason not to enjoy a cherished rite of New York childhood, even if you're not a child anymore at all.
It's one of the events I always wanted to do since I was a little girl, so we came to do it.
Really? So did you enjoy it? Is it as nice as you hoped?
Absolutely. Yes, it is. Everything I imagined and more.
That was Rachel Pena. She's from Queens. There was nobody at any age who was more happy to be here tonight than she was. She said she'd been to lots of parades but had never come for this, and she was happy to be here. Security is tight, but it's mostly around the perimeter. It is not intrusive, and that's the way it will be for the parade tomorrow, so no reason not to get out and enjoy the parade on Thanksgiving.
Okay, and there we go on that report. And I enjoy watching the Macy's Day Parade. Let us know if you will be watching the Macy's Day Parade today as well. FCC stonewalling probe of massive fake net naturally comments shame NYAG. Let's take a look at this report from ABC News. New York Attorney General Eric Sherman released an open letter to federal Communication Commissioner Chair Ajita Pai accusing the agency of stonewalling his office investigation into what he called a massive sham to indicate the FCC's public naturally review process with fake comments. Net naturally rules prevent network service providers like AT&T, Verizon, Comcast, and others from charging more to access certain websites. The rules were established to provide an equal playing field online. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone. Goodbye.